Hey there, my name is Seth Pupusa, and I want to welcome you to this free mini course, Acne 101, what Einstein would have done to get clear. And I have a simple purpose for this mini course, and that is to demystify acne for you, so that it will no longer be this blob of confusion that you don't know what to do about, and that once you're done with this course, you'll know how to get over acne. And we can do that by answering three simple questions. 1. Why nothing has worked for you before. 2. Why you cannot win the war on acne by fighting it. And 3. How you can finally get clear for life. So with that said, let's move on to lesson number 1. Why nothing has worked for you before. And I want to start this lesson by introducing to a man who's going to help you to get clear. See, he is actually part of this course. It's not just a cute name. And we are going to borrow Einstein's words of wisdom and see how they can help you to get clear. Yes, Einstein said this: the significant problems we face cannot be solved at the same level of thinking we were at when we created them. So, what does this have to do with acne? Well, simply, if you want to get clear, you have to change how you look at acne, what you think about acne, and how you approach getting over it. So let's start by looking at what's not working, the kind of thinking that caused acne in the first place. Well, if you ask any dermatologist, they will tell you that acne is caused by bacteria in blocked skin pores that are full of sebum. And while that is true, that is actually how pimples form. It's only part of the story. It's just actually the last steps in a very complex process that creates acne. And that explanation, it doesn't tell you why the pores are blocked, why there's too much sebum, and so forth. And as I'm sure you've discovered, slaying bacteria won't get you clear, and at least it won't keep you clear for a long time. So this is the kind of thinking that we have to leave behind and move on to the next level of thinking. And when you move into the natural health field and read books about natural health and the websites, you'll pretty quickly discover that people tell you that acne is a sign that there's something wrong with your body. And the explanation what is wrong changes, but common ones are congested liver, or that your colon is clogged, or your hormones are imbalanced, or that you have candida overgrowth, or you have too many toxins in your body, and whatnot. And while these kind of explanations are better, they really won't help you to get clear yet, because using methods like liver flush and colonics does help to some degree. It won't they are not the key to clear skin, at least permanently clear skin, because there is one fundamental problem with all these treatments we just covered, and that is they are based on the idea that the human body is a machine, and further that the body is a machine that is broken and that needs to be fixed, and that there's some wear and tear in the machine that you need to fix. And when you fix the problems in the machine, then that's when you get over acne. And the Western medical view and the so-called natural view are actually identical in this sense. They are both based on this kind of thinking that the human body is a machine that needs to be fixed. The only thing that changes between them is the methods. So whereas in the Western medical view, the solution is to open up your skin pores with skincare products, or kill bacteria with antibiotics. And in the natural health, the solution is to flush your liver so that we get rid of the congestion, or take colonics to open up your colon or to cleanse your colon and and so forth. But of course, your body is not some beat up old Datsun that needs some tender loving care from mechanic. This kind of thinking will not get you clear. This kind of thinking is what we need to move beyond if you want to get clear. So what then is the human body if it's not some beat up old Datsun that needs fixing? Well, the human body is actually a community, or a better way to think of human body is to look at it as a community. And I know this may be a little bit confusing, so I'm gonna turn to a man who can explain this concept far better than I can. And his name is Dr. Bruce Lipton, and he's a cell biologist, and he wrote a fascinating book called The Biology of Belief. And this book talks about the effect of the mind and your beliefs and how they affect your physical body. And here is what Dr. Lipton wrote. When you look at yourself, you see an individual person. But if you understand the nature of who you are, you realize that you are actually a community of around 50 trillion cells. Each cell is a living individual, a sentient being that has its own life and functions, but interacts with other cells in the nature of community. If I could reduce you to the size of a cell and drop you inside your own body, you would see a very busy metropolis of trillions of individuals living within one skin. This becomes relevant when we understand that health is when there is harmony in the community.